and keeping it nice and stable. Oh, do it! Yes, it's Kiana, baby!
And we were talking about this one quite a bit, Pastry. You're going to get the Yell Supreme display of talent. It's going to be fun for everyone.
My team, perhaps I'll be the tri-laner here, as Way is just still down towards the bottom side of the map as Chaz goes in the mid. Prox Electrocute dodges the scatter of the week, now ignites it down. Chaz with the first blood on the table is gonna grab it! Looks like he is gonna back off. I take it back as over the top he goes. Way's gonna be found. He locks him up. Supreme display of talent is gonna give Pub the easiest kill he's ever gotten. As now PGG maybe even gonna go for the dive. They TP by a Panther in. The TP counter is coming in, but their diving goal already is dead as Pub has grabbed the double. It is gonna be a trade back as they do fail the Nautilus, but now Crying with a very nice cat of the week is going to have to let the rest of the team run, but Chow who pops in, finds two with the Gnar, gets them both with the wallop as well, and Crying's going to be put in a Bio's blender as it's a massacre here in the bottom side of the rift as Bio Panther should be able to take down Ming, but what else can they get here? It's a 2v1 and Bio Panther can't even get that kill, and now Way is walking back down. Leona's going to recall, and it is going to be a delayed ace almost as Bio Panther will finally be the
scout of the week. And oh, more action.
Chaz 1v2. Can he wiggle his way out? No, Flash does eat out of the volley bear. Sorry, out of the volley bear ulti, but Way just slaps him down. Yeah, both Soul Laners hitting their CCs perfectly. It was a 4-man stun from Crying into the 2-man double stun there for Shao, who his bottom side is going poorly with Crying finding the roam time.
Coming out from RNG. Great from PGG to punish. I love what we're seeing from PGG. Again, they're going blow for blow against RNG. And there's always been a discussion of like, hey, what should you do against teams that are perceived as better than you? Do you look to scale? I'm gonna stop.
He's okay. Oh, actually, he's not okay. Q ulti's gonna kill him. Chaz are gonna get the counter kill. Almost gets it. The level up's gonna save him. The minion does have the ulti ready on the Nautilus, but could be trouble in paradise. Here's Ming over the wall. They found it. They've got they don't even have the vision. They did have one ward, and they just let it all the way there. As Ming 1v1 ignite. Q killed Ming. Is gonna take down the support with a lot of help from Gala, but now the fight is continuing. Supreme display of talent already bursted out to try and fend them off as Chaz dives in. He knows he has to try and make something happen, but there is nothing there as Gala finds two, and RNG. At some point, it's going to get tricky to keep fighting this way. There's 6,000 gold down as RNG takes.
He has Mega, he has ult, he has Flash.
Fire Panther going to miss the first flip. Q's going to land his Mega though. Probably taking the tower. Doesn't feel particularly good. Does land the Q. That's going to be a kill. I take it all back. Pentanet find the dive.
That was actually pretty for the side of PGG. Still, we've already highlighted, gold is squarely in the favor of RNG. I think the cool thing about PGG's draft, though, is there's a lot of playmaking potential. Oh, decoy.
Goodness gracious, that CC chain is too long. Crying on a killing spree. Gonna take down Deco. It's just got no chance in these engagements. Had the stopwatch, didn't really have a chance to press it though, as Pabu's gonna try and steal away this blue buff. Xiaohu gonna try and put a stop to that, and Pabu says, all right, you find this is your red buff, and Xiao says, now my life, your life, sorry, is mine, and over the wall they go this time.
I'll be honest, Pastry, that's kind of why I kept talking. I thought, PGG aren't gonna look for this. PGG aren't gonna be able to find something. I thought for a second they might be bold enough to do it, but at the end of the day, they, come to their senses, say, this is not the time to fight. We're still very far behind.
All right, I was going to say, sorry, I was like, again, it's been so long since the Kiana game happened. Oh no, I'm not going to get to talk about it. Well, wait for a second, here comes Gnar. Xiaohu TPing in. Now I know what it's like to be you, Lyric, as Way gets in there. Xiaohu again, 2-man Gnar. That's 2 clean ones already finished off. Supreme display of talent for the disengage, which is never how you want to see it used.
Here.
He knows where Xiaohu is. Xiaohu's not going to spot him. Oh no, the recall interrupted. That is the worst timing ever. Pabu is going to be slain. No, he's going to get out safely, heals himself as he pops over the wall with the Pounce Towers being destroyed though in mid lane as the Dragon gets collected by RNG, and it's going to be one apiece. And the whole reason I tried to stop us earlier is because what rift is it?
PGG trying to find the pick.
We don't have time. The new X-Pack replay is going to have to hold for next time because there's a shutdown. But Praedith, but Deco is getting fired back on. And doesn't have his flash, he's just going to get sniped by Gala.
Finding a pick is going to be extremely hard. You don't expect Crying to over push in a side lane if anyone's answering straight away.
All right, Pabu, goodbye. Oh, no, he's dead. Never mind. Dunkaroonie there from Volleyball. Oh, what a great Q there for Gala. I keep thinking it's Italy, by the way, but it's not. It's Assassin Barris unstoppable there. Going to get away.
Oh, God.
And now the collapse is coming. It's Ming again, so someone's dead on my screen as Ming does find the Zenith Blade onto Decoy. There's the Soul Flare comboing in, Crying with way too much damage out of that. Ian Xiaohu. 50. This is not a replay, by the way. It's just Praedith trying to assassinate Xiaohu. Same play here for PGG, but this time it might go the right way as Way is going to roam back in and try and make something happen, but Praedith is just losing this 1v1. Oh, what a great ulti there. Chaz gets knocked out of the incoming damage. Xiaohu is just so good on this champion. It's already 10,000 gold ahead for RNG. as they'll take down the tier 2 in bottom lane.
I feel like the thing that could potentially kill this 50-kill game dream is if we get a 5-man fight on top side of the map, you know, in the next 1 minute. Because then RNG are going to get Baron, they'll probably push down mid, and knowing PGG this game, they're going to try and fight them, and ultimately, yeah, the last nail in the coffin.
Yeah, we need to keep it isolated like this. This is good. Yeah, 1v1. There we go. BioPanther gonna find himself the kill, but now Cryan's gonna come up to keep the 50-kill game alive. BioPanther about to get himself ulti. The celebrations in the PGG corner, perhaps a touch too early as BioPanther trying to find the outplays, but it's Cryan with the electrocute. No, not even. Just gets a kill there with a little dark sphere on the floor as Ming now under pressure. Chaz, no ulti just yet, but it's pretty close. Decoy just barely missing that hook, and it's a tragedy as Pabu is gonna have to get himself out of there, but Chaz says not yet. Now going to move himself in, gets the Q damage down onto Ming, throws Ming into the wall and grabs the kill as Pabu's running away from Wave. Volibear trying to take somebody else down here, but it's 4v2 right now for Pentanet. 3 now as Cryan reinforces. They're just so far ahead. Way is going to make it happen, diving into a literal 1v4. But there's the TP coming in as RNG look to reinforce as now Cryan's going to back himself out of there. Has to dodge spears the whole time. Chaz, though, he's going to pay for that kill with his life, and he says it's absolutely worth it. Xiaohui's now chasing down Pabu, and if we get too many kills, Lyric, the game might end. But for now, it's just RNG pushing top lane.
It's limit testing and chaos everywhere. Look at PGG's positioning. It still looks like they're trying to catch someone.
It's Megadar, run away!
God.
Oh, Praedith. Actually, what am I saying? More kills as Praedith does get himself out over the wall, but has to burn the ulti over the wall with the blast cone. Looks to be ambitious. Does get himself killed as BioPanther still in the mix. No ulti. Oh, no, he does have it. I take it all back. Gets a kill with it. Indeed, in fact, it's going to be more there as PGG. They're fighting back there. Grab a couple kills for themselves.
Death timers, they're doing this a lot faster than I expected.
Yeah, Chaz actually not even on it. Urgot putting up numbers as the backup marksman there as Chaz gonna get himself assassinated, gets the ulti out in time though as Ming and Cryan likely to go down here. The Baron regen is happening though, so that's good news for Wei as he's trying to get back in there to look to take it down, but they know where he is because he popped the Herald. He's back up and available as now the Baron is still going, but it's doing so much damage here to Pabu. Praedith, you gotta get in there, mate. DPS the raid boss, it's Ming! Focus the Baron first. There we go, they're gonna get it, Ming! Looks for the steel dust and grab it, is gonna go down as a result. And you know what, we'll give him credit, Pentanet, they did the Baron they maybe shouldn't have done, but they did get it. And once again, Pentanet's popping off and Decoy will have to be sacrificed for the objective.
Find a bit of, I don't want to say an advantage, because look at the gold lead, RNG pick up another dragon, but find at least an avenue to get some...
Lyric, because we are from, 18 away for 4 kills away from getting 50. What a ulti there out of Cryan. Pray that's in there. Goes gold now for Cryan, but he's surely dead on the end of it, and indeed he will be. Pentanet are still fighting here. They're going to be brawling his way. He's going to get tossed into the enemy team and taken out as Pentanet find 2 off this Baron power play that they're still trying to build gold from.
Yeah, they can keep pushing, right? BioPanther's massive.
He's a crazy person. They're going in. It's going to be yet another kill. Surely going to make it happen. Indeed they will as BioPanther puts Leona in the grinder. And they'll take this tower as well. You know what? It might not be pretty, but right now it's working.
And this gold lead has quickly fallen from 10,000 to only less than 6,000 for RNG. So PG can keep going. Pabu's on the flank, only throwing out some spears. This is a bit greedy, can get out of their jungle. I think that's really good for PGG because, again, you can hopefully... Praedith might be cut out.
Oh, that Strikebreaker is so good, though. The follow-up is just there, but Praedith's going to kill her instinct out. The Varus ulti does not connect. So they survived the initial play, but Decoy maybe not so lucky as RNG is still running in there. Pabu, again, trying to find something, can maybe get the heals happening, but Volibear going to dive in. Xiaohui now Mega is going to grab the kill onto Decoy, and Chaz gets spotted, nailed by Crying as Ming has the follow-up. Solar Flare and RNG have taken control of this mid-section of the map in not really many places for Pentanet to go.
I like that Crying was very conscious of that Chaz was on the other side of that wall, because again, that's the kind of terrain, that's the kind of fight where Qiyana thrives if she can find the pick. RNG now with 2 kills should be able to take down this inhibitor turret. I think they should even be able to guarantee the inhibitor. I like what Pabu's doing, throwing off spears on the flank. Not really going to be able to land. I think does hit Ming in the end, but I don't think PGG can follow this up.
Yeah, tough to hit a really squishy target. Gala just has so many bodyguards in this scenario, so RNG do the right thing. They just take the inhibitor, go back, and as I say that, they turn it back around with a Varus ulti on the BioPanther, but he hops away. Xiaohui looking for the nod, finally misses one on camera. As Pabu actually fighting back in. Now Decoy's going to find the grab. They do get the ulti down, and Way's going to fall. Drag it up in 25 seconds, but the rest of PGG are getting in there.
Goes again. They have that Kai'Sa. They do have the tanky front line in the Urgot and the Nautilus as Vision well. Denial going to be extremely important for both sides when it is about these pick comps.
All right, BioPanther going to get slow but a soul for Xiaohui. Stride breaking in. There's the ulti. Oh, sorry, Zenith Blade, sorry. As Biopan getting low, and he's actually going to be taken out here. I like the target selection, but he's going to finally fall to Ming's Ignite. Pentanet, though, trying to fight their way back in, but it's Pabu looking for a big flank as well. He's just going to dive in there. Gala able to take down Deco. Looks like it's kind of falling apart here for Pentanet as Shahu on a killing spree takes out Praedyth and Chaz. Just no entry into the fight as Pabu's going to make it 4 now as Gala grabs the double kill, and RNG just going to walk it down mid and end the game.
80 kills was a bit too ambitious. We'll see if Chaz can save it, but I think RNG just going to find the win. Was a lot closer than we expected, though, Pastry.
Kip 50, we're happy with that. RNG are going to put the finishing touches on the enemy. Nexus, Shahu is going to grab the ace, and RNG are going to make it 6-0 in their group.
And again, RNG playing a bit loose.